Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a Mamaki owner and I've learned a few things over the years and I figured I would try and share a little bit of my knowledge to help people that are maybe new to the UV printing world. So again, I own Mamakis and I use RasterLink as my ripping software, so that's what I'm going to focus on because that's what I know. One of the most helpful things that I've learned along the way is how to create a solid color layer behind an image so that I can use that one solid color to create special plates within RasterLink. If I want to be able to create, a white plate to put behind an image or primer or clear, sometimes it's helpful to have just one solid color so there are no weird variances in the layers of the ink. Or say, for example, you wanted to take this turtle and put it on a bright pink tumbler. At this point, you're going to have some weird spots that will show through to the pink, and maybe you don't want that. Maybe you want it to be white. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I don't need this pink or black anymore. I just wanted to use it as an example. So I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of them. But what I want to do, though, is I want to preserve this color layer while also creating a solid image behind it. So I'm just going to copy it, Control C, and then Shift Control V to paste it in place on another layer. So now I have two images of this turtle. I'm going to turn off the top layer and work solely on layer 2 here. So this is a vector image that I got online. You can see every single color has its own area, but I don't want that. I don't need it. I want to get rid of it. So I'm going to go ahead and just unite everything. And there are these funky little spots that I need to get rid of. So I need to ungroup, kind of click off, and then click the whole thing here. I'm going to hit release and unite again, and now all of those little spots are gone. But there are some areas like here and here that I want to fill in with this solid color, and I need to work on getting rid of those. So I am going to hit and hold Alt and then scroll my wheel on my mouse away from me so that I can zoom in quickly. And I'm going to grab my curvature tool and just go through and delete all these little nodes. So I'm just clicking on it and hitting delete. I'm sure there's probably a better, faster way to do this, but I am self-taught in Illustrator and this is what I've taught myself so far. So if you have any recommendations on how to do this faster, I am all ears. Okay, press and hold Alt and scroll out. And then I just click and hold my little wheel so that I can quickly grab and move through my screen instead of having to use the little window bars. So I don't need this. I'm just going to hit delete and get rid of it. But this area I want to fill in, and this here. Again, I'm going to just grab my curvature tool and spend the next year of my life removing all these little nodes. If you do have a better, faster way to do this, please let me know. Because sometimes there are some duplicate nodes on top of each other, so you just want to make sure you're getting all of those. I'm going to get rid of these, and then I know that there's a spot up here I need to kind of clean up a little bit to make sure it matches closely. It doesn't have to be perfect, but make sure it's close to what the color image looks like. So here, see, because I got rid of that, we just need to add a couple little curves. Happy little curves. Looks good enough to me. All right, I'm going to zoom out so you can see everything. So now, if we move this, you can see that those areas that would have shown through the gray or whatever the color of your substrate is, those are no longer an issue. So I'm just going to move my little guy back. And there you have it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this just, whatever color I want. It can be bright pink, magenta, green, blue, whatever. It's just when you're putting this into RasterLink, you want to make sure that you do not have just a solid white like this, because RasterLink will not see it. It doesn't notice that there are any pixels there, and it won't be able to take those pixels and convert them into a special layer like your white, primer, or clear. So no matter what color you choose, it doesn't matter. Some people like to put just a 1% yellow. I like to have some color there just to make sure that I know it's there. Okay, from here, you'll just want to make sure that you save each layer as its own PDF. I would save this one just as a color layer, turn that off, and save this and just name it something like special plate layer as a PDF so that when you pull it up, you know exactly what you're doing with it. Let me know if you have any questions.